Here's another extraordinary life tip. Have you ever said this phrase, "That's my story and I'm sticking to it"? I think a lot of us have said it. A lot of us have thought it. And unfortunately, we're stuck. We're stuck with circumstances that we don't enjoy, a story that we don't like about our past, about our present, and or about our future. And so therefore, we're just sticking to it because that's our story. We don't feel like that we're the creator, the author, or the narrator of a better story. And I'm here to try to break you free from being stuck on your story. I want you to challenge yourself to think differently about your current circumstances. I want to challenge you to think differently about your past and who you could have been or who you should have been and all the things that you haven't done. And I want to challenge you to think more positively about writing a better story about the future and the opportunities and the challenges and the difficulties that may be up ahead. And I want you to have more of a positive outlook on what's possible. This book is a journal, and the journal has a bunch of empty pages. Now, if this were our story, we would be able to write on this piece of paper anything we wanted to write. Unfortunately, we don't look at our past as being a blank sheet of paper. Other people may have written things down in our story that have led us to the story that we have been telling ourselves and telling other people about what we can't do and what we haven't been able to accomplish because of our past story or because of somebody else that did something or didn't allow us to do something. And so we're stuck on that aspect of wishing that we had a better past. And then there's some people that are in a position where they have written such a terrible story about their current circumstances that they're challenged with overcoming and getting out of a rut. They have a wrong thinking rut. They have a story that's negative. It's got a lot of drama or trauma, or maybe they're making themselves out to be the villain. Oh, I'm never good at this stuff. I'm never able to accomplish these things. And that's not a story that's going to lead you to ultimately where you want to go. The good news is that you are the author, you are the narrator, you are the person that gets to create the story. You get a chance to interpret the storyline as you see fit. If there's been drama and trauma and other challenges, and you have been in a position where you've kind of been struggling and juggling through your past life, you can look at that and say, you know what, that happened for me. If you're going through a difficult season right now, maybe it's a horrendous season, you can actually look at it with a positive outlook. You could look at it and say, this is happening for me, not to me. And your future opportunities, if you feel like you're limited, if you feel a state of fear, you have limiting beliefs and concepts and doubts and concerns, you can choose to live that, and that could be true for you. Or you can choose to create a new future based upon faith, a new future that's based upon opportunities and learning and growing and becoming and exposing yourself to the opportunities that are yours and that are right in front of you. I don't know what's going to go in your story. All I know is you have an opportunity to create it and to continue to author it. And the best of stories, the ones they make movies and write books about, they're oftentimes filled with drama of the past or the current circumstances. But the hero, the story all comes together when the future is crafted and the individuals featured in the story take ownership of that future. I hope that this is helpful for you. If you have some feedback or comments, I'd love to see it. And if this is helpful, share it. We'd love to get the word out to more people that they can design and live an extraordinary life. Take care, everybody.